We're tuning into the current game. Is now Squirrels versus Huskies. Game number one. Smitty wins wins the 50. He's gonna continue this drive into the half. Gets met by Coolio, and now not being RL pops it up. Now Bry pops it up, but Sox is there to take it away. Butcher's gonna go up, does not get a touch. There was a shot, but it was a save also. Bry gonna get a flick over one. Sox gonna hit it out. Smitty's going to go up and make this drive go into the Whales' half. As no one's back for the Huskies, this could be dangerous. And Smitty comes out of nowhere and gets a save. Now Bean tosses over to Sox. Sox back to Bean, but Sox did not get the touch he wanted as K. Julio is there for the touch. Now Smitty going to force this mid, but gets met by Butcher. Now Bean going to have his touch. Gets packed away easily.
Yeah, I would say so far here, Scrat, this has been one of the most sloppy alpha games I think I've ever seen.
Sloppy?
Maybe scrappy is a better word.
Scrappy's the better word. As Smitty puts on a shot for the Huskies here, taking the first goal of the game with 3:50 left.
I mean, good little pass. I mean, Schmidt, wide kind of open net.
Yep. I mean, it is what it is, and I always say first game is always a kind of a butch for both teams, just because they're still trying to fill each other, but one team does end up winning, obviously, and it could just be by pure luck or just a random, just something random. But I always go for the games that matter to me are 2, 3, and 4. As Bean trying to put a pass over to Sox, Sox was just not there for the pass. Now Bryce's going to take this ball. He's going to get an air dribble into the Huskies corner. But Smitty's there to pack it off the side. Now he's going to go up. He's going to get a little pass over to, I think that was Not Bean, but Not Bean did not go up. Now Sox is coming out of nowhere, taking it off the player's car. Butcher going to get a 50 mid. Smitty going to pop this up. He goes instantly up. He has a touch. He has a little bit of boost. He's going to try to angle the Sox. Coming out, trying to pinch it off of Smitty, but he just hits the post. Now, he has some room, but gets met by Sox. Now this flies over the goal. K. Drew almost got the shot, but it just hit the top of the crossbar. And they are Huskies still in the lead here with 2:40 left here in game number one. But K. Julio is going to go to Bry. Bry's going to shoot it and score to tie up this game.
I mean, good little pass. Good little 50 by Bry. Just getting it right over to Coolio. I mean, that's a good pass. Good shot right over Sox as well. I mean, Wales tying it up. 2:39 left. I mean, who do you think's going to win this game, Scrat?
I honestly think we're going to see a game one overtime right here, just by how both teams are playing. So, but I'm going to have to come up with the Huskies coming out on top right here. But it'll be an overtime, so we're going to have a dramatic game number one, I feel like. As now Bean's going to put on a shot to hit the top crossbar. Smitty going to put this back in the corner of the Whales. Julio is going to get a great clear. This goes towards the goal. Julio going to get another touch, and he scores.
A good little shot by Kulo. I mean, honestly, just kind of 1v3 the whole team. Mistouch by Beam, but I mean, he does just Sox to the ball, and I believe Schmidt at the very last second. So Wales going up by 1. I mean, they could just hold on this lead here, and this could be a 2-1 ball game here, Scrat.
And it definitely could be a game going towards the Whales right here. And Julio going to get a great touch off the wall. And Smitty's going to come out, and this pops up mid. Sox is going to fake going up just to get Butcher to go up and waste some boost. Now Bean's going to knock it right back down. Smitty's going to put on a shot. And what could have been a save right there, he had the save. It was so close, but he just drills it. Smitty just putting a laser beam on net. Julio not going to get it. Not going to have enough time to get back in time, but he does get a touch.
I mean, absolute missile sent to the net. I mean, almost a save, too, by Coolio. So, I mean, good try, but just not enough. Can we get the kickoff goal? No, we can't deny by Coolio.
And now, as the ball travels towards the Huskies, Smitty's going to take a little time, and this could have been dangerous, and it still is dangerous as all players are going out of their way to get some type of clear. Now, Smitty's going to end up with this ball in his hand. And this gets 50'd out mid, Not Being going to put this right back onto the sidewall. He's going to get a touch, but it's taken right off his car by Butcher. Butcher, he's going to get a carry around. He's going to get it past one defender, but he can't get it past Sox, who is there for the save. Now Bra gonna get a great clear over one, but not over Smitty as Smitty's there. Julio gonna get a great pass up to his teammate, but Butcher's just not gonna get there for the ball, but he is gonna get a demo. Now the shot's on, but it's too wide. Left. Now Smitty and Bri meet. Now Bra's gonna win the 50, but this pops out. Julio not gonna get the touch he wanted, but Butcher's gonna go for a shot. He gets a double to go down.
A good shot coming in from Butcher, really high, and I mean, just honestly, 3-man little passing play right there for the Whales.
Oh yeah, and he just got a good little double right there to bar down. Fuck, are you doing wonderful? And now Julio and Sox both go at it. Now Bean and Bra both go at it. And this ball is going to go. Bra's going to get a great pinch down low to Butcher. Butcher's going to put on a shot. But it's going to be saved by Schmitty. Now Bean going to pop it up. He has very little boost. He's going to try to get it past Julio. Julio's just not going to fall for the little fake right there. And now Bra going to put on a shot. Smitty's there for the save. He gets the clear too. But Julio going to get a missed touch. And this ball's going to roll back. Butcher going to get a great pinch going toward the goal. Being going to get a great clear. Smitty's got to go up and get a touch. He does. Butcher going to get a great demo as Smitty came out of the air just on the ground right in front of him. Now Butcher, he's going to go for a ceiling shot. He gets the pass over to Bra. Bra's going to get a misflip. And now Julio gets a demo on Smitty. Being going to go for a pinch, but Bra's there to decline the pinch. Smitty pops it up to Sox. Sox knocks over Bean. Bean with the shot. Bray with the save. Smitty put on another shot, and there's a misflip, but it was a fake, I believe. As Julio now, the Whales are now gonna take game number 1 right here as they win 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, the Huskies, obviously, with the beta sub up and their GM Sox in the game, I mean, they only lost by 1 here. And to be 100% honest, from my point of view, Sox did not play too bad here, Scott.
No, both teams played an amazing game. It literally came down right toward the end, and I forgot who the last two were to take shots, but it's a tough one. It's tough situation to be in. But you know, as for the Whales, they come out on top.
I mean, definitely good game number 1, in my opinion. I mean, Kulo, obviously, the star of the Whales. He showed it again, MVP on his team. But I mean, Schmidt, 500 points. I mean, all of their goals. I mean, I would say it's a pretty good performance from Schmidt, who was, I believe, the sub on Stingrays before this. So definitely looking good.
Yes, yeah, the as everybody had a point or a stat every category. Just unfortunately, the Whales had the better stat sheet on scoring points in this game as they win by 1. But now we're gonna get game number 2 underway as Smitty and Bry go for kickoff. Bry wins it, but Sox is there to immediately get it. Being going to put a pass down to Sox, but Julio's going to be there to cut it off. Now Butcher going to be a lead demo where he gets it. Sox going to get a demo. Now Julio trying to put on a shot. Not Beans there. Now Sox gets his revenge demo. He's going to pop it up, but Bry is going to be there to knock it out. And this gets a good little clear. Now Smitty got to be a little bit careful, but he gets bombed. Now Sox putting on somewhat of a shot, just a little pressure onto this Wales team right here. Now Smitty going to come out of nowhere, cut it off. He has a touch. He's going to get it, but Bry's there to get this clear into the corner. Now him and Sox meet. Sox wins it. Bean going to go up. He gets a weird touch, and Butcher's going to be there. This pressure from the Huskies, or from the Wales, is pretty good, but both teams are having pretty good pressure once somebody's on the ball right here.
Yeah, definitely say there's pretty good pressure, honestly, from both teams in here. But I mean, Huskies looked a little bit better, in my opinion. Beans trying to get over 1. Bry just can clear that out. But Schmidt right there, can he get a shot on target? No, it's right to Kulo, but it's back to Bean. 100 boost in the air. What can Bean do? Trying to get it past Kulo, which he won't, off the ceiling. Oh my goodness. Butcher clearing it out high. No one up. And that's a demo. Sox not able to get it. Butcher also whiffing. Bean just clearing that one away. Bry can't get the touch. Kulo, can he bail him out? No, he can't. Bean, bottom right corner, all over all 3 defenders. I mean, good placement, good shot, but poor execution from the Whales there. Schmidt getting another 50. Sox trying to get on target. He'll miss. Bean gonna miss Philip Kulo. Can he get it on target? No. Butcher not able to do anything. Schmidt trying to get the pinch with Sox. It's not on target though. Butcher also up for it.
I mean, now the Huskies offense is now coming off as being gets a bump. And is it going to be enough? But it's not going to be enough as Smitty tried to go and Bry was there as the help line of defense. Now being going to put a pass over to, I believe that was Sox, but Bry's there going to cut it off. Now Smitty going to go up the Bean. Bean's going to put on a shot. Instantly denied by Butcher. Bry going to pop it up. Now Smitty going to go up and get the touch. Coolio going to put on a shot. Sox with an amazing save.
Bean with the 50. It's over to Sox. He can't get a touch. Butcher gonna get it on target. Bry can't get the touch, but neither can Schmidt. He's gonna bang it backwards. Kulo up in the air, off the ceiling. Can he get the shot? Banging that down. Sox not able to deny it. Schmidt awkward. Bean gonna bail him out last second, but Bry on the ball again. Can he cause havoc? He's gonna get one touch. Going for the reset. Gonna get under Bean. Trying to dunk Schmidt. Kulo up early though. Can he get a shot? No, he can't. Sox gonna double Schmidt, but he'll leave it. Butcher able to clear this one to the side while Sox is there though. What can he do? Gonna get it over Bryra and Kulo. Over to Bean. Just a demo and Butcher at the shot on target. I mean, unfortunate. I mean, all I saw was a demo and a goal.
That was definitely unfortunate right there. Sox trying to get a cut, and it just happens that Butcher had the same idea and ended up demoing Sox to score the goal that nobody knew that was going to happen. So
Yeah, definitely.
it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely a interesting goal. But I mean, well deserved. You know, they are not playing bad at all. I think Huskies have just been playing better. And as I say that, Kulo absolutely dusting the defender, placing the top bins. I mean, Wales just could get another goal right after that.
Yeah, I mean, what a shot by Julio right there. Or Julio. What's his name? How do you pronounce his name? I'm hearing
I believe it's
Julio.
Kulo based off the roster sheet, but his name is whatever that is. So I honestly don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna call him Julio just for right now as I hopefully get a pronounced name. As Julio puts on a shot, it's denied by Sox. Butch trying to go up, but it just goes nowhere. Now Julio gonna get it back down past the Bry. Bry gets the clear touch. Now Sox is gonna beat him with no boost. He's gotta force something here, but Butcher comes out on top. This ball gets 50 mid. Bean gonna put on a great clear right there. And now, oof. And what could have been a shot, I think, was just a little going too fast. Now Sox is going to force this ball into the corner. Smitty going to get it down. Julio goes back up to get the clear. Bry going to put a pass to center. Julio trying to get another pass to Bry, but it's not going to happen. Now Butcher and Smitty both go up, and this ball is just free land right in the middle. Butcher going to try to go up to get another touch. Bry with a shot. He gets the corner read to make the Whales go up by 2 with with 55 seconds left.
I mean, he faked the pass. He topped that right bins, right past Bean, right past another defender. I mean, Wales looking pure dominant. And I mean, it's even just the passing plays too. We saw earlier in the series, even earlier this game. And Wales has just had the step on the Huskies so far.
Yeah. I mean, the Huskies had great pressure, but it seems like they have let off the gas for a little bit there. Or maybe some miscommunications going on in the back lines. Now B going to get a hit, but it is not enough for Butcher as Butcher gets a pinch over to mid. Sox now going to go up. Julio going to get this pinch down. Smitty is going to wait for something to happen. Bry is going to take this but gets 50'd instantly. Bean going to get a good touch to the sidewall, gets a 50. And now this ball is just going to float around mid. Smitty trying to put something on. Bean trying to get a couple bumps, trying to create some havoc. Soxton put on a shot. It is not going to go in. Now Smitty putting on a shot. Saved by Bry. Time is ticking down. Sox puts it back mid to Bean. Bean going to put on a shot. Butcher's there for the save. Time has officially hit 0. And this game is going to be the Wales' game as they win game number 2.
I mean, they're going up 2-0 in the best of 7 series. I mean, obviously, the Huskies do have a timeout here, but I mean, they also don't have their star player in Nervebot. So, I mean, it's not looking the brightest for the Huskies, in my opinion.
All right, now that we are going to be using a timeout by the Huskies after this 0-2 deficit that they are in. What do you think is going to be talked about in this timeout here, Sweat?
I think just the follow-up touches and just denying the Whales passing plays. And I mean, not even something they can really fix, but I mean, just less mechanical whiffs, in my opinion, would also really help them out.
Yeah, I believe they need to work. It needs to be talked about on the double commit. It looks like they've kind of get away with a little double committing, but it ends up coming back to get them in some places where they go up mid, and then their thirds left in a 2v1, or they're trying to create a pass to, uh, you know, just trying to create a pass to mid, but once you double commit, you leave your goal wide open, and 150 can go wrong, and it has shown at least twice now that once they 50 mid, they will get scored on because no one's back and has boost.
Yeah, I mean, definitely things the way, or sorry, not the Whales, the Huskies could definitely adjust, fix. I mean, whatever you want to call them. But I mean, so far, last game is obviously a 2-goal game, but I mean, game number 1, I believe, was just a 1-goal difference game. So I mean, Huskies, you think everything's going bad, you have a beta sub up instead of your star alpha player, but in reality, the series is a lot closer than I think it looks.
Yeah, it's kind of like they get a little unfocused about 2/3 at 2 minute mark. It kind of like the Huskies lose thought and process, uh, and they don't really get the good touches that they need or want in this case. As they do go up for the ball, they do challenge, but the 50s aren't going their way. The first touch in the air kind of not going their way, and they're like running low on boost. You don't see many players with the boost as you do with the Wells, who just, I feel like they just come and just take the boost, get a bump, take the boost, and then they just to get reset on
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. I mean, their season is on the line. Whoever obviously loses this match is out of the playoffs, out of the play-in tournament. So I mean, it's definitely important for both of these teams to adjust. Do what they do. I can't speak.
Nah, man.
Do what they need to do. There we go. To win. Season's on the line. What, 23? No, 21 games. All for this, and I mean, so far it's not looking good for the Huskies.
No, but as we were here in game number 3, both teams putting on a showing. A lot of demos coming out here. Sox is gonna go up, but he does not get the touch. And this is gonna be an early goal right here for the Whales. And yeah, I don't think Sox was ready for that much power. And then get a little too late. Maybe he thought his third was gonna be back in time, but just didn't happen. As no third is back, and being gonna get a misflip, and now they're up 2-0 early in game number 3 right here. I mean, just a
This
good 50 mid.
this could be possibly the worst start after a timeout I've ever seen. But I mean, Huskies got to bounce back here. They've got to change something if they want to stay in the tournament. But Wales, I mean, they're just driving. They're cruising on the highway, 115 miles per hour. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they definitely are. They are not letting off the gas here, as they're gonna to um, continue to score and get a bigger lead to make sure that this Huskies team cannot come back at any point of time. As Smitty now going to get demoed on the back line. Sox going to have to be forced out. He puts on a shot, but Bry's going to be there for a save. He takes it easy into the corner. Now Bean going to get a hit to the corner, but Julio was there. Smitty goes hard, and now Julio going to have a free little lane to work with and a little bit of room, but Sox is there to stop it. He's going to get him flip over to not Bean, but Bry's there to put it over the goal. As we just seen Butcher just fly for a pass. It did not work out. Now we had a little double commit by the Huskies right there in the corner. As it was Sox and I believe not being going for that. And there was a little team play right there, but Sox is there for the save. Julio going to get a bump on the or a demo on the third, forcing this team to this is going to turn into a little 2v2 it seems like, as right now Smitty was a little demo trapped. Little spawn trap. Now Bean gonna put this out. Now Smitty gonna get a good touch, but it's just not gonna go in. Sox are gonna get a great touch over the goal, but Bean was just not there for the shot. Now this ball, Julio's gonna put a pass over to Bry, but Smitty's there for the save. And yeah, this Wells team is just putting so much pressure that I don't think the Huskies can keep up right now. They just need to stay calm and relaxed right here, and I think they might come out winning this game.
Yeah, definitely. Huskies just need to figure a way to get off of defense. I feel like they've been on defense every time. We just saw it there. I mean, every time they clear the ball, there's just a whale there, instantly clearing the ball. But Bean trying to get over to Sox. Smith's gonna take it though. Zero boost. What can he do? Pre-jump by Kulo and Butcher. There to collect that one. Dunk by Schmidt. Almost on target,
Ooh.
but no. Not good enough. Bry. 50 boost. Getting pre-jump by Bean. Is that in their net? Butcher with the save. Oh my goodness. I mean, Scrat, I'm seeing some fanatic plays out here.
Yeah, I mean, no, it definitely is. The Wells are putting on a show on offense and defense. As another shot was just performed by Bray, but not being coming last defense. And we had a double commit, and nobody's back for the Huskies. I mean, being flying literally into the goal to get the last second save, and being going to try to get the follow up, and Smitty did too, but they end up bumping each other out of the way, and unfortunately it turns into a goal for the Wells here to create a 3-0 lead. A minute 40 left here in game number 3. Now Bean going to give great control, great little flick over Bry. He's trying to get another one, but Julio gets the demo. Now Sox going to get his demo. But a pass down to Bry as it's getting met. Smitty's going to get it over again. Butcher going to get a good little clear. But it is back still into the Wells. Now Bry has 100 boost. He's going to take this across the goal. He has a flip. He uses the flip. He's going to get a pass down to Julio, but not Bean was there. Smitty going to try to get a little redirect shot. Now Sox is going to go up with 0 boost, get a touch of just making sure it does not fall back into the half. Bean going to get bumped. Smitty's there for a little pop up. Puts on a shot. Julio there. Sox is going to get a good little touch out into the west side of the field. Now Julio going to get a demo on Smith. Sox to Bean. Bean going to get a misflip. And we're entering 45 seconds left here in game number 3. And it's looking like this is a runaway game right here for the Whales.
Yeah, definitely. It does look like they're going to set up a match point. Almost a goal from Bean, but no. But it will be a goal from Sox off the rebound. I mean, there's still time for the Huskies here, but Wales, 35 seconds. They've got to just hold on here.
Yes. Sox forcing it in. Butcher going to get a miss save right there. And it's just going to pop into his goal. 3-1, 35 seconds left. Huskies need to answer within reasonable time here just to get a goal number 2. And then hopefully they can get follow up with a goal number 3. Now Smitty going to get a pass over to Sox. Sox are going to get a great shot, but Bry was just there ready for the shot. Now Bean going to go, but it is met by Julio. Smitty going to get a pass over to Sox. So Sox going to have 0, as it was actually a fake because not Bean was right there to get the shot, but it was saved. Not Bean going to force on the shots. Smitty's trying to come across the goal to put it in. Time's winding down. Game is running low, it looks like. 3-1 in favors of the Wells as they're going to take game number 3 as soon as this ball hits the ground. And Butcher's going to keep it up. Julio going to let this ball drop.
I mean, Huskies all out of resources. They're playing with a beta sub up. They've used their timeout. They're missing their star player. They're on match point. They're trying to reverse sweep. I mean, there's a lot for the Huskies to change here, and there's a lot for the Whales to keep the same.
Yes. Now the Huskies who have used their timeout now have to just go straight into game number 4. Down 3-0, or down 0-3, my bad. And, we did have a little card change right there. Maybe there's going to be another card change in between this little matchup right here. But I think the Huskies just really need to lock it down, get ready, and hopefully just play their heart out right here in game number 4. Don't even worry about it. Just go all out and have fun at this point.
I mean, yeah, definitely the Whales obviously trying to book their ticket to play in, nearly 10 minutes potentially against, the Raccoons are trying to get that last playoff spot. I mean, there's a lot that could happen here, but I mean, Wales so far they're just comfortable.
Yeah, and it's just. And now Sox, it looks like Sox and Butcher on the kickoff. Sox wins it, and now this is going to fall into the Wales half, but not being going to go up, try to get a little early goal. Julio is just there to get the save. Now Sox going to force it into the corner. Bry going to get a great little clear. Now Smitty's there to put on a little pressure maybe, but it is just going to escape from not being. Now Sox going to force this onto the back wall. Butcher gets a good little pinch over here not to make the ball go mid. Sox over to not being going to get instantly denied by a Wells player as it was. I can't see the name. I wish I could have, but not being now. He's going to try to play a hit off of Butcher, but he's just not going to be good or fast enough. Wide open net. Nobody there to score though. Sox put it up. And now we are still here 0-0. Bry going to get a pass over to Julio. Julio going to put it back mid to Bry. Bry wins it. And now they have scored their first goal of the game.
Yeah, definitely good pass coming in from Bry. I mean, good pass back as well from Coolio and Butcher. I mean, he was there to clean up if Bry missed the ball. But I mean, missed touch from Schmidt a little bit beforehand. But I mean, the Whales, I feel like they're capitalizing on every single small Husky mistake here.
Yes. That's all it takes, just a small mistake before you're looking down at or up at the score and you're already down 2-0. And now Sox is going to cross. Try to create a stop right here. Hopefully get something going for his team right here. As he's going to get a good demo, but this is just going to fly back into his team's half. Now Smitty's going to get demoed as he tried to take it off the wall. Brian going to get a great little shot. He's going to come off the wall, but he's just going to let Julio take it as now not Bean's going to get there to stop it. Sox going to get a great touch. He's going to go for a little double touch right there just to stop something. Now Smitty going to get a clear over the goal, but Bry's there to save it. Now Bean and Butcher went up for a 1v1 as the shot was saved. Now Sox is going to force on a shot, but Julio was there for the save. And this Wells defense is just being a pro level defense on goal line here, making sure nothing gets past them. It seems like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're just seeing superstarness out of here. Honestly, I mean, Kulo definitely the star of the Whales, but I mean, definitely Butcher and Bry also playing, pretty well in my opinion, Scott.
Yeah, it might not look like they're doing much, but they're getting the small touches that matter and winning their 50s, which really do matter as it opens up a shot opportunity or just creating some havoc as not being gets a missed touch over to Butcher. Butcher's gonna miss the goal, but Julio's there to put it in the goal to make sure that they have a 2-0 lead right here.
Just pure mistouch from being there. I mean, I'm assuming he didn't try to just pass the ball right to him, but I mean, there's definitely time for a Huskies comeback if their mental isn't in the drain already. And I mean, I say that as another Wales goal could be happening. Never mind. Good save by Bean. He's trying to set up a counterattack. Sox chasing the demos. We get the slow shot on net. Saved by Bry and Coolio. And Bean. Send it to Schmidt. Sox trying to follow that one up. But Schmidt is there again. Can he get a shot on net? Just one Whale back. Bean can't quite get the angle. The Whale should be able to clear this one, Scott.
I mean, just great 50s by this Wells team as we just had a little triple commit right there as it worked out for the Huskies. But this Wells team just staying on the ball, staying close, getting bumps, winning 50s, getting the small touches that matter, even if it's just just stopping the ball from rolling into their half. Like right there, Bry making a 50 go up mid, trying to make it awkward for his trying to make it awkward for the Huskies to even get a scoring opportunity. Now Sock's going to put on a shot, and it falls.
The scoring drought by the Huskies finally over here, Scrat. I'm so happy for them. Good shot by Sox, honestly, to be 100% honest.
Yes.
Right over
Got to
Butcher,
pass
right
two
over
defenders.
Julio. Yeah, perfect shot placement. I mean, a minute 28. Definitely time for a Husky comeback here.
Yeah, I mean, Huskies do have a chance. They're only down by one like they were in game number one. Now Sox is going to go back up, but it's just going to go backwards. Now Bry going to try to put on a shot. Smitty, he's going to miss the boost, but he's going to force the shot, and it's going to go in. As Julio just, I think, might have had ball came off and thought it was off right here.
Good bump,
Yeah,
honestly, by Sox there as well. Just kind of just like, honestly, just tackle him. Pure football tackle right there. So, good bump by Sox.
yeah. And now this Huskies team fighting for their life. Now Sox going to put on a shot to take the. I think this is their first lead of the series.
I believe so as well. Good shot by Sox, but I just honestly don't think he was expecting a little bit of a kickoff goal as well. But I mean, there's definitely a chance for Huskies to take game number 4 here. I mean, they just got to hold on the lead for a minute. And I mean, the Whales definitely going to try to bounce back. And as I say that, they might just be in their net. No, save by Beam. What a save, Sox. Try to get this counter attack, but it's right back to Sox. And he get the angle. No, he can't. Kulo able to bail him out. Butcher's on the ball. 100 boost up high. What can he do? Bean is the last back. He's going to try to get a dunk, but no. Kulo try to get that middle. Schmidt over to Butcher on accident, but Schmidt's back up. He's got the follow touch. He's going for a reset. Able to get it under. Trying to get bombs. Bean's demo chasing a little bit too much. This could be bad. But Bry missing the open net.
And that could have been a game changer right there if that shot would have connected. Now Bean going to try to go for a double, but he gets a bump on Bry. Now he gets another bump on Bry, not Bry. Got a bump on Julio. And now the Huskies here to win game number 4. Sox just going to let this roll and hit ground so that they can take game number 4 right here. Now making the series 3-1. Kind of looking like maybe you come back.
Yeah, definitely looking like a good little bounce back there. I mean, Sox 2 goals that game. Definitely great performance from him. I mean, I feel like they were getting bailed out on defense. Whoever was the third man there just made it right back in time. So honestly, perfect rotation coming in from the Huskies.
Yep. And as we can see, 3 saves coming from not being right there. Three saves from not being the defensive player for that game. And it's so funny that you look at it as the Wales team had 4 saves, but just that one last save that they could have had to tie the game or keep them from scoring 2. Could have been the game changer right there where they would have won, 2-1, and they fall short of that. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So anyway, what is currently happening? Never mind, never mind. We're going into game number 5 here. Apparently, Bean can play one more game and then he's got to go because of how delayed the series was. So
yeah, I
hopefully,
don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure
I,
exactly what's happening, but I mean, I'm assuming this is because Nerfbot was not able to make it, from what I was told.
yeah, apparently Nervebot was eating dinner. So, you got to get that grab before a Rocket League game, but, you got to get that grab at an appropriate time. Now Butcher going to get a wide open net to score the first goal of this game like they have been all series long really. They've come out the answer on top. And within like the first 20 or 30 seconds of every game.
Yeah, I mean, just pure dagger down the middle. I mean, really fast shot coming. And I mean, it's right back to another whale. Kulo trying to get it past one. Bean is there, though. Just gonna drive past it, waiting for Schmidt, but Butcher can't quite get it on target. Butcher trying to get it to pass out to Kulo, and he can. Back post, back little finagle, whatever you want to call that. I mean, that's a great find by Butcher there.
And Sox went for the pinch, but it just ended up being a rollout right in the Butcher's hands.
Schmidt
And
trying to do something. Butcher trying to collect that, but Bean's on that instantly. He's going to get another touch. Schmidt with the open netting will get it. I mean, missed touch from Butcher, but I mean, great play from Bean there.
yeah, Butcher just gonna have a little misflip. And I think a demo might have just happened on the goal line. I heard a demo, but I did not see where it was.
Yeah, I believe there was a demo in the midfield-ish area. Kulo baiting that one on target. It could just be in. No, denied by Schmidt. Last second, Butcher trying to get that back to a teammate, but two are up. Bry beating Schmidt to that one. That could be on target. Butcher not able to get the touch. Bean trying to clear this out. It's going to double. Good pinch as well. Trying to set up the counterattacks here. Bry trying to get this one past. Little pinch again. Kulo up on the ball. 100 boost now, but a little bit too late. Bean man, this one away, swirl it in the air. What can he do? Get it past Butcher, almost on target, denied by
Oh,
Kulo. Schmidt also popping this one up high. Bry, though, gonna beat Sox, but it's down to Butcher. He can't do too much either, just collected by Bean, but he gets it past Bean. Bry over to Butcher. Good 50. Kulo couldn't quite get there. Butcher tried to hold on to the possession here, but no. Great play by Schmidt.
Smitty just coming out of nowhere and taking that ball right off of Bry's car, I believe, or that was Butcher's car. And now a little pass creation going on between Bean and Sox, but it was instantly denied by Kulo. And now Kulo is going to try to get a little air or a ground play going, but it was instantly met by Sox. Now Sox going to put on a shot. Butcher with the save. Down to Smitty, who puts it in to tie up the game.
Good plays coming in from the Huskies yet again. Honestly, missed touch from Butcher. I think he meant to leave from Kulo, but just couldn't quite get away from it. But regardless, good dagger by Schmidt.
Great. Great little shot right there, putting it low and away where no other Wales player could get to it. As you've seen, Coolio was up trying to get a touch, but he had a misflip. Now a pass over to Coolio again, but he's just going to get a pass over to mid, right in the Smitty's hands. Coolio going to try to go for a bump, and it's not going to happen. Shot was saved by Sox. Bean going to get a little bumpage, but it could not be enough. But Coolio's there for the save. Now Smitty going to get a great pinch, and Bean went up, not going to get a touch. Now Sox, no boost, low boost. Is going to have just get the ball taken away from him. Now Butcher's going to try to force a shot. It's a little bounce, trying to make awkward, and Bean own goals.
But I mean, it could have just been in. We'll actually see in half a second. Yeah, I believe it was in. He just couldn't quite get the good angle. But regardless, it is an own goal for Bean. Unfortunate. Wales going up. 2:15 left in the game.
And now, I mean, Bean was a little awkward right there as he was third man, but he was a tight third man. He could have probably played a little bit loose, got a better clear, but it is what it is. It's been a good game, good series between all six players. Now, Bean gonna get that goal back and get a demo and Bry to let Sox have an open net right there. And great team play right there to tie up this game.
Yeah, for sure. Really good demo coming in from Bean. Sox basically wide open net. He does slot it 3-3, 154 remaining. Bean is going to get the kick back. It's over to Kulo. Butcher's up, though, trying to drop it. Sox. Bang that one away. Can Schmidt get a follow-up touch? No, he laid for Sox. Bry trying to bang that one away. Schmidt couldn't quite get a touch. This could be bad for the Huskies here. Bry trying to get that on target. Bean clear the way. What can he do? He gets it past one, but Butcher's there to collect it. Bry, 0 boost. Not able to do too much. Trying to slow the play down, and Bean getting it past one, getting it past two. Could be an open net, but no, Bry just able to recover in time.
Oh, Bry having an amazing 50 right there. Butcher gonna put this into the Huskies half. Bry down the Coolio. Coolio gonna get the touch. He's gonna continue the air dribble. He's got to pass one, but not a pass two, as Bean was there to get the save. Now Bry gonna go up, try to get some misdirection going on. Smitty gonna get a touch over to Sox. Sox gonna get the touch, but it is not gonna happen as Smitty gets a demo and Bry. This ball's up. Smitty gonna get a great touch. He's trying to get a great follow up, also to follow to get something going, but it is not gonna happen. We're now tied. 45 seconds left. Bean with a shot, saved by Coolio. Smitty with a shot, saved by a Wells player that was not getting the credit for that. And now, as 30 seconds come across the board, both teams in a dogfight. Smitty almost getting a double. It's just not going to be enough. Sox are going to get a great little cut and play as he gets a bump. Smitty going to go up. He's going to take it off the wall. He's going to get a pass over to Bean. Bry and Butcher go up. Butcher comes down with it. Bry going to be a little awkward, but so was Sox going to force it back. Bry going to let this go up the wall. Not trying to make anything as Butcher gets it over one. He's going to get it. Continue this. Sox going to get a touch, and this ball hits ground, and we are in game 5 with an overtime here, folks.
Yeah, overtime game number 5. I mean, Wales obviously were on match point. Then they lost game 4 to the Huskies. I mean, they're trying to make a comeback. Bean getting a good 50. Can Schmidt get the shot on target? Yes, he can, but no one bounces out, but Sox able to get it.
And know that the Huskies were just creating a comeback. They have officially started making a comeback. Now they are down only one goal right here, or one goal, one game. And what a great overtime right there as Smitty put it on and Sox there to finish it.
Yeah, definitely good play coming in from the Huskies. I mean, it's a 3-2 series. It could obviously go either way. I think Huskies are getting the sub from what I'm using my very big brain on. He's hopping on right now, I think. So,
as we have a
duo.
Yeah. As now we have a 5-minute little intermission.
All right, we're going to go to a quick little ad break. We'll be back right before the action starts again.
We'll sing California Girls. California Girls, we're unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Sun-kissed skin,
So hot.
we'll melt your popsicle. Whoa, whoa. California Girls, we're undeniable.
I'm fresh fierce.
We got it on lock. West Coast represent. Now put your hands up.
I hate the Blue Jays.
Continues to carry him.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shot out of right corner. Opposite Corey Giosin.
Get down. Oh, that's beautiful. What a city.
All right, guys. Hopefully, you had a plenty of time to go get some popcorn and a Coke or Dr Pepper to drink, because now we are about to getting close to starting game at number 6 here. The Huskies have a little going on as they've won the last 2, trying to stop the Whales from winning to kick them out to be done with the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're trying to keep their season hopes alive. They got Kaneshimi, who I believe is an Omega. I could be wrong on that. Do not quote me on that. But regardless, here we go. Game number 6, Wales on match point. They just got to close out the series.
Yeah, all Wales have to do is just win one more game, and if it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, in any goal situation, and this is going to fall right in the hands of Bry as Sox. Sox and Kineshi. Hmm?
Yeah.
Kineshi. Both go up for the save. It just happens to pinch right between them, right in front of Bry, who has the open goal. And now they have once again the lead in this game at number 6. Smitty going to get a great touch over. A little double commit in the corner right there by Kenichi. Sox going to hard commit. Bry going to have a goal, and he's just going to force it up and over to Coolio. Coolio down to Butcher. Butcher puts it top bins.
I mean, so
And now they
far,
have a
that's
2-0 lead. Sorry.
okay, pretty dominant in my eyes here, Strats.
Yeah. Now a 2-0 lead right here for the Whales. And it's not looking too good for the Huskies right here, who had a little lead going on. And now Butcher going to put it over to Bry. Bry's going to score their 3rd goal. Not even a minute in right here. Kaneshi.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You can go.
I mean, just missed touches, missed plays. I mean, Kaneshimi not getting even a touch, honestly, just kind of misflipping. I mean, just unfortunate is from the Huskies. I mean, unfortunate that, either your sub or I believe Nerve are there. I mean, I fully don't know what's going on with the situation, so I'm not, blaming these players, but I would say this is a pretty unfortunate circumstance, and the fact this went to game 6 with a beta sub up is not too bad in my eyes.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but I think Kanishi over here is a little bit nervous as he got the call to come up. And maybe he just has nerves built up and he's just not settled in. But it's only been literally just now a minute into this game, number 6. Smitty going to get a pass over to Kanishi, but he's just going to get a little faked out now. Julio going to go for a bump, and Sox went, and that is going to be goal number 5 here for the Whales. Kanishi didn't know that Coolio was there. Sox going to avoid the bump, but does not get the touch. Smitty trying to make his way to come back and does not do it.
Just misplays, honestly, from the Huskies. Overall, I mean, Kaneshimi, a Omega, probably below 1200 at Mamara, would you assume, and is currently playing in a 1500 average lobby, high 1500 lobby, and low 1600 lobby. So, quite a gap in my opinion.
Yeah. As now Coolio adds onto the lead with their 6th goal of this game and 3:27 left here in game number 6. Sox is going to go up just to get some mistouch. Smitty going to get a flip into the goal trying to get a save. It does not happen.
Yeah, I mean, they're up 6:03 minutes remaining. I mean, I think just the onslaught of goals is going to continue to happen. That's over one. Schmidt able to clear this one away. Kulo not able to get a touch. there. Ground pitch over one. Kaneshimi. That could just be an own goal. What a save by Kaneshimi the Omega. Never mind. Honestly, playing better than most alphas out there at this point. Kulo.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good save.
it was. It was a good save. Good save from the own goal. Little play that was about to happen there. But now, Kimishimi or Smitty gonna put on a shot. Coolio gonna get a touch. Smitty gonna put on a shot, but saved by Butcher. Now Butcher gonna get a pass over to Bry. Bry's gonna get a touch, but it's just not gonna go far enough to be goal number 7 for them. And Bry gonna get a pass down to, it looked like Coolio, and it just falls over into the hands of a Smitty. Smitty's just not gonna be there. Smitty reminds me of the SWAT show. So every time I think of Smitty, I think of that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all watch SWAT or not, but pretty good show to watch if you ever get bored on Netflix. But now Kanashi gonna get a great little pinch right there, but it's just not gonna go far enough. Now Smitty gonna have the pop up, gets bumped instantly though. Bry gonna be on the wall to get a touchdown. Sock's gonna put this up high. Butcher already there. He's gonna get a pass over to Coolio. Coolio gonna get a pass over to mid, but Butcher was just not there. Sock's gonna put on a shot. Too high of a bar. Shock's gonna put on another shot. And now they have put themselves on the board to not lay up a goose egg right here. Game number 6. It's 6-1 with a minute 45 left.
Yeah, Sox, just getting, honestly decent shot, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, unfortunate game overall, unfortunate series in my opinion. But I mean, definitely could have went worse. That might be just another goal there. Yes, it will. A little double tap bar down from Schmidt. I mean, 6-2. They didn't get Brazil. That is the biggest fact here, guys.
Yeah, Smitty gonna get a great a double touch right there for a bar down shot. And now it's 6-2, a minute 40 left here in game number 6. It's heavily looking like a Whales win. But anything can happen right here. Probably gonna bait out one of the Husky players. Now Smitty gonna take it off the wall. He's gonna have a little pass over, but Coolio's just there to stop it. Butcher gets a great little pinch down. He's gonna try to go for another pinch. Does not happen. But he does hit off the wall. Sox is there to recover. He ends up with a ground play. He's gonna try to get a pass over to Kanishi, but Kanishi's just not gonna have a phenomenal time at getting it past a Wells defensive player. Now Coolio gonna get a pinch into the corner. Smitty gonna get a touchdown into his corner. Just trying to protect his ball this time. Sox gonna put a pass up to Smitty. Smitty not gonna be there, but he's gonna be there now. He gets past one defender, but Coolio's there to knock it off the wall. Little miss 50 right there. A demo on Kanishi. Sox over to Smitty. Smitty's going to get the ball taken by Butcher. Bry going to fake up a shot. Kanishi going to have no boost going up right here. Coolio's just going to waste some time just beating it around the corner, just keeping it on the Husky side. Now, Coolio getting another little hit around the corner. A little miscommunication, but Butcher gets the touch backwards. We've entered 10 seconds into this game.
I mean, just pure dominance win from the Whales as it is now officially secured. They are going to be playing the next round against the Raccoons. Yeah.